A travel nightmare for thousands of people scheduled to fly in or out of Chicago today. The FAA grounded more than 1,000 flights at O'Hare and Midway after a fire at the radar center in Aurora, which is about 30 miles west of the city. Those cancellations stranded thousands of people at the two Chicago airports and thousands more at airports across the country. Investigators say a contract employee at the radar center deliberately set the fire after attempting to commit suicide. A former chairman of the National Transportation Safety Board says other FAA centers in the Midwest like Indianapolis and Minneapolis picked up some of the work, but the ripple effect is far from over.
When we see a system that's as important to our national airspace as the Aurora En route control center being impacted, we're going to know about it and feel it for the next at least 24 hours and perhaps even longer.
WSBT's Suzanne Spencer spent the day at South Bend International, where airlines canceled most of the flights today. And Suzanne, you have new information that could impact flights tomorrow.
We just heard word from airline officials, Rick. All United flights tonight are canceled, including the 7 p.m. flight we mentioned earlier, and 2 flights are delayed tomorrow. 50% of flights across the board at South Bend International Airport were delayed or canceled today. Several people forced to take the bus or train just to get where they need to go.
John Thompson says sadly canceled flights are a part of his American experience.
So I came out to the airport to find that all the flights have been cancelled. Not much help here, unlike Europe. Airlines in North America don't seem to think it's their responsibility when they cancel a flight, so I've had to make my own arrangements.
John and several others had to wait at the South Bend airport after the tower closure prompted flight delays and cancellations all over the country. But he's got a solution to get to Chicago.
I decided to go Greyhound, and I'm really looking forward to it as part of the American experience.
Because they had to shut down the tower in Chicago, there are fewer people operating the airspace, which means there have to be less aircrafts in the air.
But John is remaining optimistic about his journey to Chicago.
I've got a couple of days in Chicago, but I'll spend a bit of time, instead of on the Magnificent Mile, I'll spend it on the Greyhound, so I can live with that.
Again, all United flights are canceled again out of South Bend tonight. And also, airlines advise anyone traveling, whether it's here or anywhere across the country, check your airline status online before coming to the airport.
Yeah, you want to check. And any idea, Suzanne, when these flights are going to get back to normal? Are they saying anything about that?
We don't know too much about when things will be totally back to normal. Again, all we do know is that 2 flights so far are delayed out of South Bend tomorrow.
All right, Suzanne Spencer reporting live from South Bend tonight. Suzanne, thanks.